Okay, I'll do whatever. I'll do anything. You guys, my last video was full of lies. Morphe is amazing and they're doing great. Buy a lot of Morphe and use my discount code Gabriel to save 10%. Why am I like this? Hi everyone, I'm Gabriel Zamora and thank you so much for watching. For today's video, I'm gonna be telling you all about my scooter accident. I fought a scooter and I lost, y'all. I lost. They are dangerous, you guys. They are dangerous. I'm here to tell you. So I'm gonna be doing my makeup as we gossip about what happened to my face because if I can't monetize the situation, then I'm not doing my job. If you wanna know in detail what happened to me, then keep on watching. Dude, this is making me poop a lot. This is Phil's Coffee. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw my stories. I had tried a drink from them. I can't remember what it was called. It was disgusting. It tasted like something mocha. I hated it. I thought I was done with Phil. I was like, Phil, I'm done with you. And then some of y'all were like, oh, you just need to try like a different one because it's actually like a really good place. So I ended up getting the iced mint mojito with oat milk and it's super yummy and delicious. So yeah. I'm generally super basic and I love Starbucks. You guys got me out here like trying new things, like 2023 new me. For foundation, I'm not gonna put foundation on the areas that clearly I shouldn't be putting, but I am trying like new products. I am trying to try out. Dude, ever since I hit my head, I just be forgetting things. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I'm hoping, I can't remember what this is like because I'm obsessed with this one. This was the Velvet Matte Foundation Stick that they discontinued. So sad. But this is the Light Reflecting Foundation, which I have been raving about. Am I a NARS whore? Like, am I a whore for NARS? Maybe. Ooh. That's yummy. Oh my God, that's so yummy, dude. Okay, bro, nobody cares about the makeup. We're here to know who beat you up. What's going on? Some of y'all were like, is it your narco boyfriend? And I was like, girl, I would never be with a man who touches me like that. Okay, I know I like to joke around a lot, but one thing I do not joke about is domestic violence because I would never. It was almost a week ago. So today's Thursday. So Saturday night, I am home, you know. I had just kind of like broke it off with this guy that I had been like talking to pretty regularly for a while, for like a few weeks, feeling lonely. I'm like, ugh. I realized I'm basically like out of, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go buy some because they literally have stores here, you guys. I know like some of y'all don't live here and you're like, what? You just go to the store? Yeah, it's literally like an Apple store. And I go a lot to this location. So I go to the scooters. I've been riding scooters now for over a year. Over like a year and a half now. And I've literally told my friends about it. I'm like, oh yeah, like I love riding scooters. It's so convenient. You just go here, you go there, and you get there. I get on the scooter. I have a jacket on. Luckily, I've been wearing beanies a lot because my hair's been a mess. And I just put a beanie on. And like, if I bring it really low here, it looks really sexy on me. I don't know why. Like, I just love it. Put my little headphones in. I get on the scooter and I'm riding, right? And I'm very comfortable on the scooter that I ride on the street. For concealer, Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Natural Beige. It's safer to ride a scooter during the day, but barely, right? I'm on the road and before I know it, you know how like when there's a pothole, they fill it with, somebody said it's called asphalt, but to me, I describe it as that like brittle kind of like black cement that they put in things. I guess it's called asphalt. I'm not 100% sure. As I get super close to it, I'm like a foot away from it. I realize that it's not flat black. It has a dip, but from a distance, because it's black, you can't tell. I realize it's a hole. I do not have time to react. So imagine there's a hole. If the scooter goes into the hole, it can no longer go forward. So the scooter's like, I go flying, bitch. I fully go flying. And the thing about it is you go into the hole, it can no longer go. Your body is still going, what, 15, 20 miles an hour? Like those things are fast. The roads of LA are literal garbage. You know, I pay taxes. But apparently, like, it's not going anywhere. Some of you are like, why are you putting on makeup? Like, you could just tell us the story without putting on makeup. I feel ugly, okay? I rarely feel ugly. And it's only when I don't have a choice. And makeup also makes me feel really pretty. So leave me alone. I was in an accident. That's gonna be my personality trait all 2023. I was in an accident. Why am I annoying, dude? Why am I like this? Okay, so I hit it. As you fall forward, the scooter's in the way. There's like a scooter in the way of you. You can't just fall forward. You're basically falling over it, so you can't just fall forward. So I'm falling, and based on the impact of where everything hurt, I fell on my right side. So I fall over the scooter. It's kind of blurry, but like I fall and I bang my head on the ground, bitch. I just remember like getting up. I'm pretty sure I instantly got up. I doubt I was on the floor for too long. And I realized, oh shit, dude. Like I just fucking fell. Ate it. I ate shit. I instantly realized I'm on the road. You need to get out of the road. I see that my Cartier bracelet has popped off. And the one that I have is the Justin Clue, which is the nail. That one can come off and on. It's not like the one that you have to like screw on. I snatch it, I put it in my pocket, I grab the scooter wheel is still spinning, so I'm trying to control it. I get on the curb, I sit there and I'm like, oh my fucking God. Before I sit on the curb, you know what was the first thing I did? I'm literally still staring at the ground. I lift myself up slightly and I go like this. I was so scared that I fucked up my teeth because I know I hit the ground with my face. Okay, so when I'm on the curb, I get my camera on my phone and I'm like, what happened? I see that I had a face mask on because it's definitely more banged up, but I had eczema on my nose literally that day. So I was wearing a mask as well as a beanie. I don't think I know. Those two things definitely helped because when I pulled down the mask, I see that this is hella more irritated. Like from the eczema, it was like small. Now all this is red. I look at the thing, I have blood right here. Clearly you can see there's like a little scab in the brow, as well as all this right here. I banged my head on the floor and I'm sure it's scratched a little because this happened through the beanie. Like it fully happened through the beanie. I see that I'm all banged up and I'm like, I can't go get looking like this. I literally look a mess. Like I'm literally bleeding. My nose is all messed up because I have eczema as well as I banged it up. I have like a scab right here. My knee hurts. I couldn't feel my shoulder at the time, but after that, my shoulder ended up hurting. But I was like, I need to go home. I need to go home. Apparently, I called an Uber. Black Tesla. I don't remember getting into it. I wasn't even that far from my place. So once I got there, go straight to my apartment. I go into my restroom. I take my beanie off. There's blood inside the beanie. Take my mask off. I assess everything. And I'm like, wow, this sucks. This is the e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. Y'all know I'm a basic bitch. I'm not going to be using it on my lashes, but I have been really loving the formula for the brows. Like, it does a really good hold, but it was really cheap. And also, like, I love wearing clear mascara, so when I rub my eye and I forget that I have mascara on, I don't mind. So for the eyes, I'm actually gonna recreate this bruised situation because it actually looks pretty. Like, I'm trying to like find light in this situation, you know what I mean? I'm trying not to be too down about it. I also feel very lucky because this accident could have been way worse. You know what I mean? Like when I was there, okay, I have a nurse friend and I called her. She's like always the first one. I'm like, what do I do? Do I have to go to the hospital? Do I have to go to the ER room? Like, what's going on? She basically said that if there was a fracture, I would be in a lot of pain. I was touching everything and I'm like, there's no like super sharp pain. It's just like clearly like I got hit. I told her everything. She's like, those things are so dangerous. Like, if you feel like you have to go, please go. But it seems like it's going to be things that you're just gonna have to heal from. And I was like, okay, like I have all the like tools, like I have a first aid kit, like I assessed everything. I'm like, I have a pretty banged up knee. It is a little swollen, but it's still moving, it's still bending, like nothing hurts. It just seems like I really scraped like part of it. My hands definitely have like these little like dots on them from like the gravel. I cleaned, disinfected everything. The part that hurt was definitely like this part right here. I don't know, can you see? Right there, yeah, right there. Because of the Cartier bracelet, it did get banged up and it doesn't close all the way, so I'm gonna have to take it to Cartier to get it fixed. That's all that happened on my hands. My face, I only had those scratches basically through the beanie. That scratch, disinfected, cleaned everything. I knew I was gonna get a black eye because within an hour I started to see discoloration there. The nose, and then I have like a bit of a scratch here. And I was also like really nervous because do y'all remember what happened to Bob Saget? Like he literally died from blunt force trauma to the head where he basically like fell and they believe he fell backward and that created a crack both in the back and in the front of his skull. And that just remembering that scared the shit out of me because I'm like, I don't want to go to sleep and not wake up. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't want to make light of the situation or joke or anything. If you fall and you hit your head, that is a very dangerous thing. It is very dangerous. Made the executive decision for myself in realizing that I was pretty coherent and fine. I'm very lucky that nothing severe happened to me, but I still feel like I should have gone to urgent care at least to get a in-person medical diagnosis that I was fine. I'm very lucky that nothing happened. But if you ever fall on your head, like, please take that very seriously. I also have a friend, Makeup by Samuel, who was in an accident in Miami during New Year's, and he fell on the back of his head, and he was a little bit disoriented. And later on that night, he was like coughing blood, and he was in a coma for months after that. Once they took him to the hospital, and that is just, it's a very scary situation. So I would never take that situation ever again lightly. It's scary, dude. Like it's very scary. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely could have handled the situation a little. Bitch! Oh my god! Siri, leave me alone. Oh my god, that scared me, bitch. I be hearing voices now ever since I hit my head. Don't make fun of that, Gabriel. I just think I try to find light in everything, okay? And like, okay, now that we have that, okay, let's go back to the cheese man. As y'all know, I'm a Pisces and I'm a crier. I went into the shower and I was like cleaning everything off and I was like sitting there crying. I was crying, dude. Okay, I'm gonna still be using this palette. I really love it. And to create this look, this has the perfect shades for it. I'm not gonna lie. It has the yellow, the green, and the purple, and the black. So 12 Days of Lunar by Lunar Beauty. Still really obsessed with it. I already kind of created this eye look for a TikTok and it was stunning. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I was crying in the shower because, okay, the only time I feel like I need a man is when like shit happens in my life that like I feel very like vulnerable and I feel like I just have to like figure shit out myself. And it's like, ugh, it would just be so nice to have a man right now. And I had just kind of like broke off whatever the situationship I had with this other guy as of recently because I was like, I'm not feeling it. Very sweet guy, but I just wasn't feeling it like relationship long-term wise. Should I text him? Like, oh. I didn't. Okay, I didn't because I was like, that's not fair to this person, Gabriel. Like, just because you're feeling like, oh, I fell off a fucking scooter, you're not gonna play with this person's emotions because that's fucked up, Gabriel. Like, that's fucked up. Okay, just don't do that. Sat in the shower and I cried. Just like when you're in an accident or when something shitty really happened, like sometimes you just want a hug from somebody, like just to feel like protected. And like, yeah, I just felt like shitty. And I'm a Pisces, dude. I love to cry. So leave me alone. Like I say this every time and it's probably like the most Pisces thing I'll ever say, but like crying is like a drug to me. Like it feels so yummy. Like it feels so good. I don't know why. Like I love it. I know it's bad. Shut up. Leave me alone. I was in an accident. I still can recollect everything. Like I'm fine. I'm having fine speech. Everything was fine. My nurse friend was checking in on me, like making sure that I was like okay. But still, like you guys, if you ever fall, like just go to the hospital. That's why I'm like so disappointed in myself because I'm like, girl, you have insurance. Like just go. Just go to the fucking hospital, you idiot. But I feel like I just grew up like thinking like, oh, just figure it out without having to go to the hospital. So because I've had plenty of surgeries, I was like, I know what to do. So I started to take arnica. I started to drink lots of water. I have quite a few like pain meds from these surgeries. And I also don't like to take them because they constipate you. When I hear like people, I know I shouldn't, but like when I hear that people like get addicted to them, I'm like, so you're not shitting. And I know I shouldn't think like that. Like, you know, an addiction is a very serious thing, but like for me, I'm like you're all backed up. I woke up the next day with a swollen eye. I wouldn't be a content creator if I didn't make this into content. So annoying, right? But I was like, okay, like I'm literally out of commission for like what, a week or two? I've never had a black eye. I haven't been in an accident, so I don't know how long this is gonna take. So I'm like, I guess I have to just like honestly just be a reminder. Like I woke up the next day and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling way better. Like I'm aware that like my shoulder is feeling a little sore, but everything is still very mobile. I feel very lucky, very blessed that that is the only thing that happened to me. Also, recently, my mom and my family, but like my mom was in Mexico for Christmas, New Year's, and she broke her leg and her ankle while on a hike. So I'm like, Gabriel, you can walk, you can use your arms, you can see, you can speak. Like, it seems like everything that you have is very, it's gonna go away. But I feel like I also should be like this reminder to people that holy fuck, that shit is dangerous. Like these roads are like not well built, and I feel like I'm very good at riding scooters, so I can only imagine people that get on them. And I'm like, I've seen videos of people getting in accidents on these. Like I should be a warning, right? You want to hear something fucked up and weird, coincidentally eerie? Luna loves my lashes. And if I leave them out, that bitch is fucking with them. Like they're all over the floor. Like she's playing with them. She's very fascinated by them. Tell me why this bitch grabbed my lashes and the only one I could find was the left eye. And weirdly enough, I don't need the right eye. I only need the left eye. That's weird. Like that's weird. I know. I was like, Gabriel, you're reading into it, but like, I didn't even put on mascara. I was in an accident. I can't remember everything. For lashes, I'm using the style Miami. Use discount code Gabriel to save 15% off. I gotta be an influencer, y'all. Like, leave me alone. So when I posted it, so many people were telling me that they've been in so many accidents because I know I had seen, like, I've seen these videos on Instagram, on TikTok, all over the internet of people getting in these accidents and like falling and like really banging themselves up. And we all laugh and we're like, ha 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 ha. It's so funny until you realize what happens next. When I posted that in the comments, so many people were like, yo, I've fallen off of them. I banged up my hand really badly, scratched myself, all these things, right? Quite a few people were like, I broke my wrist. Realize when you fall, like that's the first thing that happens. And I'm like, wow, you really can break your wrist. Like people broke their arms, people have broken their legs, people have had their teeth knocked out. So many people had to have their jaw wired because they fucked up their jaw. I'm very lucky and very blessed that the worst thing that happened to me was I got a black eye and I scratched, like I could have lost my eyebrow. I know I could have bought another eyebrow, but like, girl, I could have literally scratched and like, if I didn't have a beanie, this would have been very bad. And even then, like, as you can see, like I double roll my beanie and this one's pretty thin. The one that I have is thicker. Wow. You know, those scooters say you have to wear a helmet before you even like before it lets you even do it. It says like, are you wearing a helmet? All these things. Nobody is ever wearing a helmet. I think they do it to like save their ass and like protect their ass. Well, we put a disclaimer to put on a helmet. Nobody's like walking around with a helmet throughout the city. Like you literally just go find a scooter and you get to where you need to go. And then you like say, I'm done with the scooter. You take a photo and you're done. They're not even that much cheaper than an Uber, to be quite honest. You save, I think like $3. Spend the $3 to get in a fucking Uber. Like, oh my God. So I'm reading all these things. So many people are like, oh, I know a nurse. I'm married to a nurse. I am a nurse. I'm married to a doctor. So many people go to the hospital due to scooter accidents. Was not as aware of this conversation about how dangerous scooters are. Y'all know I've been obsessed with lip oil. Lunar Beauty has a purple lip oil, which I feel like goes perfectly with this look. Like, look at this. I know purple lip oil seems so weird. No, I showed it to y'all, right? When we did the green eye look. Yes. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. And it smells like grape. Grape is one of my favorite flavors. Popsicles and candy. Do I have like a purple highlight? I have this MAC one that is kind of that like purpley duochrome, but I have this by Danessa Myricks, which is Duet, which I feel like is going to be way prettier. Do you see that? I need to use this more. Wow, I forgot about this. Don't get on these fucking scooters. Like, oh my God. Somebody told me that like this really popular YouTuber Roman Atwood's mom dies while on family vacation. The YouTuber star revealed his mother died from falling off a scooter and hitting her head while vacationing. You guys, I'm sorry. Scooters are not worth it. I will be, I will say it to the end of time. I am never getting on those ever again. I'm pretty much 99.9% sure that I will never get on them ever again. I got extremely lucky that this wasn't worse than what it is, and that I'm alive, and that I didn't have to go to the hospital. Like, nothing's broken. Like, please don't get on scooters. Please don't get on scooters. If you get in an accident while being on a scooter and you are intoxicated, you can get arrested for it because you are operating a vehicle. Like, I even saw people saying like, oh, like somebody got, like one of my friends got arrested because she crashed into this person while she was drunk off of it. You can get arrested on them. Like, just get an Uber. Please get an Uber pool. If you can't afford it, just please do not get on these scooters. They are not worth it. They truly are not worth it. But this makeup look is stunning. Go on my TikTok, you can go on my Instagram, go in the comments of those videos where I posted it. So many people talk about their accidents and their situations. Please do not get on these scooters, okay? If you like this look and you like this little story time, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified exactly when I upload. Are we liking the consistency, babes? I mean, also, next week's episode of Keeping Up with Gabriel is gonna be the Hills deep dive. So I know a lot of y'all wanted that. That's going to be coming up next upload, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. For all my millennial girlies, as well as my like Gen Z girlies. Like, you guys, I'm fine. Thank you all for the messages and the well wishes. And until next time, bye everyone. Just don't take Luna. Take Bebe. I just got her. I need to do more content with her. Linda, I'll say whatever. I'll say anything you want me to.